And we're talking about learning culture today, especially in team development. I've worked in places before where training was considered positive, and I've also worked in places before where training has been considered negative. It's crazy to say that, but I've worked in places where they had no desire to help you develop and get better, just for the sheer fact of they were scared that what they invested in you would turn around, leave, and go and compete against them. My theory behind that is if you don't invest in your people, they might stay. So we kind of coined that phrase at a point in time when we were like, hey, we need to train this team up. And they're like, well, wonder if we train them and they leave. And I said, well, wonder if we train them and we wonder if we don't train them and they stay. And that just leads into the negative culture that leads into no innovation, no ideas rolling through. It's just so important to try and train your team up, just as it impacts your culture. It encourages innovation and adaptability, problem solving, just good team culture and cohesion and engagement in how they work with one another. And it also helps attract new talent and keep the talent that you have. People don't leave companies. They leave bad bosses and bad culture. They leave bad leaders, bad bosses, and bad culture. They don't leave companies. Good companies retain people every day and all the time. So some things we can do is just encourage training, make training available, make courses, online courses, in person, scheduling events that can pour into your team, just through whether it's marketing, whether it's from other business owners, just training your team up and help creating the mindset of that learning culture and helping that lead your team and developing your team to help us progress where we're trying to get our business. All right. Travel learning is something that can be very negative, meaning you send one employee off to learn a specific skill and their job is to come back and teach everyone else. That sometimes can work, sometimes it is super negative. So just be careful how you engage in tribal style learning. A lot of times it's hard budget-wise. It's hard to have a work stoppage when you are trying to send an entire team out. But let's figure out what we can do to make that work. So your dollars that you're investing in your company in training is being used, and we see the benefits of those, and we're just not blowing money. This also helps promote a growth mindset amongst our employees, and we're leading by example. I know as a business owner, I know as a leader, I am constantly reading, learning, working with mentors, going to courses, taking online courses, things that I can do to help level up my game as well. So keep that in mind. Remember, when you are on the fence on whether you should train your team or whether you should not train your team, remember, people don't leave companies, they leave bad leaders and bad culture. So hope that helps. Have a great day.